Hello, and welcome to James and Alyssa's Express Lane, where we get you out as fast as possible. The Umbrella Academy Season 2 finally launched. Binge watched it. Took me a couple days because of work and stuff, but wow. If you haven't seen the first season, go watch it. Main point is, at least from first season, is it's the end of the world as we know it, and we do not feel fine. The little kid in front of me, number 5, he's actually the oldest. Time travel's a hell of a thing. But he goes back in time. Hey, everyone to Doomsday's in 10 days. We gotta stop it. Okay, let's stop it. We work together. We're gonna stop it. And oh shit, we didn't stop it. Well, I'll time travel again. See if we can't fix it. Screws things up even more by getting everyone stuck in Dallas in 1960s. Not all at once. Like, no, this guy dropped off in September of 1962. This one dropped off in November 1961. And it's like, okay, they land there. He finally pops out. All right, where is everyone? What's going on? Oh, what the? That's gunfire. Let's go see what's going on. Those are Russians going down the street, shooting at Americans. Americans shooting back. What the heck's going on? Oh, hey, there's my family. Oh, they're fighting the Russians. And then, once again, Doomsday follows the Umbrella Academy. Cha-Cha from the first season shows up like, hey, you screwed up. Here's a suitcase, whatever. Get yourself to 10 days ago. No, I think it was 10 days ago. It's either 7 or 10 days ago. So, you go, the kid in front of me right here, the little boy, who's actually the oldest, goes back in time. Something about, again, I want to say it was 10 days. But he goes back in time again. He's like, all right, I got to get the family together. We got to figure out what the hell caused Doomsday this time. Because the first time was spoiler, and the second time it is actually spoiler. It's like, okay. Now, the one over there in the blue, Diego, he wants to save the president. It's like, dude, we're like 7 days away from the president being assassinated. We can save him. The kid in front of me is like, dude, you can't fuck with a timeline like that. Him over there, he got dropped in 1960. In the 3 years that everyone else was gone, he started a cult. Her, she started a new relationship, got married, was part of the civil rights movement in the South. Again, they're in Texas in 1960s, so. And but since she's from the future, like, she knows, like, we can do this, we can change this. I know this helps. I know this can change things for the better. And so she tries. Does it actually succeed? Well, you'd have to watch to find out. First season, as you get to know the characters, there's a ton of flashbacks. This one, not so many flashbacks, thankfully. Actually, no, stick to the storyline. But again, I understand with the first season, you kind of had to do flashbacks to introduce everyone. Let's see. God, I mean, there's so much that goes on, but I don't want to spoil anything. Should I do a spoiler section at the end? I probably shouldn't. Yeah, I don't want to spoil it. This is too good to spoil. Action, fighting scenes. A lot of, yeah, how to explain it. One of the characters, the lady in red, her first name is Vanya. That's Russian. I wonder if it's a good thing to be Russian in the 1960s America. It's not. And you get the commission that tries to keep the timeline intact. No, that's a spoiler, so I can't give that away. Damn, that's a spoiler too. Dang, it's so hard to talk about this without spoiling anything, but it's so good. It's a more realistic, I think, in my opinion, a more realistic take on superheroes. And actually, right now, a lot of people are saying that the kid in front of me should be playing Robin in any future DC films. He does it so well. Like, you're watching, you don't realize it's a kid. Like, you think it's a 50, 60-year-old man trapped in a child's body, but it's like, no, it's a child actor in this body, doing these things, saying these things, acting like this, and doing such an amazing job of it. He is really good. Out of all of them, I think he's the best at the acting. He has the most to try and do overall, just because, like, oh hey, I screwed up again. Let's see if I can't fix this again. There was a great bit of foreshadowing that as soon as I heard the line, I'm like, that's going to be used. That's going to be used. It's got to be used. It is. Maybe it's just because I've seen too many TV shows and movies that I can pick up on the foreshadowing like that. But I was very impressed by it. It's a good season. After waiting this long for season 2 to come out, I was like, yeah, it's out. Now season 3 come out. And there will be season 3 with that ending. I guess that's technically a bit of a spoiler, but there's going to be a season 3. So yeah, if you have Netflix, watch it. It's not like it's going to cost you anything to watch it. You're already paying for it because you got Netflix. Again, watch first season if you haven't watched first season. Well, like I said, like he is the best of the actors in this TV show, and he's actually my favorite just because it's so weird to see a kid his age, like 11, 12 years old, and he shows up in a strip club where there's a shot of vodka or whatever, and it's like, we don't serve minors. Honey, I'm older than you. Just give me a shot of, no. Like, list off so that, no normal 11-year-old would be able to say or do, or no. God, he's hilarious. The new season does introduce some new characters. New assassins from the commission show up. New dynamics. God, I'm trying so hard not to spoil anything. But yeah, this season, definitely great. Definitely watch it. Easily an 8 out of 10. Watch it, watch it, watch it. I guess I will do a spoiler section in 1, 2, 3, go. Okay. No, spoil it. Vanya was the cause of the end of the world last time. Guess what? She's technically the end of the world this time. But it's not her fault. The FBI go, oh, you're Russian. Oh, and you speak Russian? Alright, well, you're clearly a Russian agent. Speak. And she refuses. So then they give her LSD. They start torturing her, trying to get her to talk. She snaps. She explodes. Kills a shit ton of people. JFK thinks it's the Russians. Declares war. And then, nukes. Nukes everywhere. But he gets this great dynamic of Diego trying to say the president, I'm going to kidnap Lee Harvey Oswald and cut off his trigger finger. But he's ambidextrous. I'll cut off that one. Dude, why doesn't he just use his middle finger? You can't do that, really? Pulls out a gun, shoots it. I guess I'll just cut his whole fucking hands off. And then what I was not expecting, but makes sense, Reginald. Their adoptive father, anyways. Like, oh, he's alive in this time. Yes, he is. That makes sense. And you get more of his backstory about how he's with this group, he's with that group, his advanced technology. See more about his true origin, the eccentric nut job that he is. He's hilarious. The few lines, he only has, I want to say 5, maybe 6 scenes total during the season, but he definitely chews up the scenery, as they say. And something I was wondering was like, wait a minute, the commission was part of the assassination because JFK had to be assassinated, and they sent number 5, the kid in front of me, to make sure the assassination went through. Well, how's that going to play out? They show it, they explain it, and it worked so well. I loved it. One of the new characters, his newest lady friend who was in the sane asylum with him. I'm from the future. I gotta stop Kennedy from being assassinated. That's cute. Alright, here's a happy jacket for you. Hug yourself until you stop ranting about the president's about to be assassinated. Anyways, they escape. They're on the run. Meet up with the rest of the family. And then it turns out the girl that he hooks up with is the daughter of the blonde woman from the commission from the first season. I'm not going to say she has revenge on the mind, but there might be a little bit of revenge going on. And Klaus, I love Klaus. He starts a cult, and it's not like he's great example. Any new wisdom and advice for us, great leader? Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and lakes you know. It's like, yes! And they're called, and the cult that he started is called Destiny's Child. Like, yes! Just stupid shit like that. Like, the humor and the writing in this show is so good. I love it. But yeah, guys, definitely check it out. I don't want to spoil too much. It is so good, but check it out. As always, like, subscribe, comment down below, and have a wonderful day.